you should be really thinking about what am I going to do the next 3 months of the year? How are expenses going to line up? What are some strategic items or initiatives that I had planned for the year that I haven't done or I haven't touched? Welcome to the On Fire Fridays, 11 Eastern, every Friday, where myself, Ron Parisi from CPA On Fire, again, big believers in the entrepreneurial journey, big believers in how entrepreneurship can solve a lot of our country's problems. And every Friday, I try to get online, maybe some of my team members as well from CPA On Fire, get on and help business owners like yourselves with your journey. Too many entrepreneurs in my 25 years of experience fail. They're creative, they have a great product, they fail because of poor financial operations, poor financial decisions. So every Friday, I'm not trying to create a huge dissertation, but I just want, usually we do 5 to 10 minutes, cover one topic to just kind of help you kind of move the needle and create better financial operations for your business. You don't necessarily need to be an online entrepreneur. We focus on online entrepreneurs at CPA On Fire, but this would apply to all entrepreneurs. And today, because it's September 30th, it's the last day of Q3, last day of the third quarter. And I think it's important for me. We deal with a decent number of folks that have busy fourth quarters, but I just think this is a very important piece of the puzzle when it comes to budgeting and forecasting. And the fact that you're going into your last quarter, I think across the board, it's been a strange year. It seems like nothing is really happening as predicted, and we've all had to course correct throughout the year. The last week of December, it's just too much going on, too compressed. You'll put together a budget or a forecast, and believe me, the year forecast really needs to be thought out, and it needs to kind of be tested during that fourth quarter. So that's the topic of today. Like, the first step is think about what really went well in Q3, what really went well year to date, and take that positive energy and bring it to how are we going to finish the rest of the year. Within the next 5 to 10 days, you should be having good numbers for September from your bookkeeper or your accountant, and you should be really thinking about what am I going to do the next 3 months of the year? How are expenses going to line up? What are some strategic items or initiatives that I had planned for the year that I haven't done or I haven't touched? Why is that? Are they too big, too small, not important currently? So again, this period of time, I always think like the first 15 days of October as kind of your major planning period. Reflect on, and then just, start thinking about, one, what do we want to accomplish in Q4 that's sort of hanging over us? And then again, what were our initiatives? So at this point, we should have at least a pretty good budget. We should be making changes to that budget over the next 15 days to really get an accurate number. Who's going to finish out. Now's the time to really press going in. There's obviously a lot of stuff going on right in the middle of a big inflation situation with the Fed and our economy. So there's a decent number of unknowns, but at the same time, I think the outlook is relatively positive for the online space. And I think you guys can finish really strong. For the next piece is that, so we should have a budget. We should be relaying that information to our tax plan and our tax planning, looking at strategies, looking at what the cash flow is going to be looking like come April 15th from your tax liability perspective. And then the big piece, again, really just spend the next 15 days, the first 2 weeks of October, thinking and getting your thoughts out. And I think we're going to be talking about between October and November. Really, I'll touch upon a few more items about forecasting. How do you forecast? How do you budget? But for right now, topic is let's get fourth quarter budget. Let's get that complete. Let's look at our initiatives. Let's decide what we want to accomplish. What's our three big rocks in the fourth quarter? And then really start thinking about how are we going to parlay and springboard into big opportunities. Okay. So always a pleasure being with you. Again, CPA On Fire. We revolutionize your financial operations. I mean, if you look at any successful entrepreneur, they always have a CFO or a financial team around them that is stellar. And that's who we try to be. We try to be that financial team that supports you, the business owner, to allow you to do what you do best, serve your clients, create great products, create great services. So if you're interested, check out our website, cpaonfire.com. Otherwise, have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. We'll catch up with you next Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.